It's lovely to be with you again. How are you doing? So the selection of patients this week, O Wise Ones of Calvary Muswellbrook, was prophetic. By all accounts, we were close to coming out of lockdown this weekend, but unfortunately that is not to be. So we face yet another couple of weeks in lockdown here in Muswellbrook. And we recognise that that's going to have multiple implications for so many people. This way of life is not normal, and our patience may well be being tested. Melbourne have been through multiple lockdowns recently, and their CEO of Victoria Health, Sandro Damiano, has shared some wisdom that I think is worth spending some time to consider. He suggests doing things that will help us to break the cycle of anxiety, stress, and most of all, impatience. He says find those physical or physiological circuit breakers, things like meditation and prayer, other activities like cooking or gardening, sewing, knitting, crocheting. And he recommends that we do things that both relax and distract us so that we can both mentally and physically break the cycle of focusing on the things that we cannot control, the things that feed our uncertainty, feed those feelings of anxiety and impatience. He also acknowledges that a level of impatience is completely normal. It actually shows that we're invested in the outcome. And I find that his encouragement reflects those same words from the Apostle Paul in his letter to the Galatians, when he says, "So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up." Another hero of the faith, Joseph, the son of Jacob or Israel, showed immense patience in his life, and his example of faithfulness exemplifies for me what it means to be patient. As a young man, Joseph was treated so horribly by his own brothers. He was sold into slavery, and he faced problem after problem in his time in Egypt, including being thrown into prison. And yet Joseph remained faithful and true to the Lord through everything. After more than 13 years of patiently enduring trouble, Joseph's patience was rewarded and he became Pharaoh's second in charge. He was ultimately united with his brothers and his father, and he was able to show them forgiveness, compassion, and love. His story is probably one of the best and most encouraging examples of patience and perseverance, and patience and perseverance in faith that we can turn to for our inspiration. His example demonstrates for us that God is patient with us, and God never gives up on us. We're encouraged to trust God for the present and for the future. And even if it seems like things aren't happening and progress is stalled, we hold on to our faith that God has got this, and we must stay the course in faith and hope and love. And we count our blessings. No matter how trying our situation is, no matter how much it is trying our patience, whatever season of life we're in, there are always things for us to be patient for. In Paul's letter to the Galatians, he tells us that patience is one of the fruits of the Spirit. So perhaps the best thing we can do, even in these most trying of circumstances, is to prayerfully work on ways to nurture more of that fruit as we seek to draw nearer to God. God's blessings and peace be with you all, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Till next time.